Okay, so this is what is called Google Collaboratory, where I could run a SQL. And so the first thing is there are simple ways you can run a SQL instead of using the large SQL libraries, which might tend to slow down your system or might not work effectively on some laptops. So we start with the PySQL DF data frame equals to this. Then I can say my query is equal to quote, then um, pick up several things. So, but the first thing you can do in that instance is to a pipe, we call it pipe, install Pandas SQL. So it's installed on your Google Colab. And from there, you can now run this import pandas as PD from Pandas SQL import SQL DF data frame. So it ran successfully, you can see. Then go to what's df pd.data frame, and we have some assigned values. If you remember, we did something like this, run some samples like this in Python. So that runs effectively. And we come here also and do a query, department average salary based on this, data frame, and it gives us this. So from here, we can accordingly say, okay, my data frame in table. Okay, if my data frame can be in table, I still want to see them in form of charts telling me what is actually going on in my data frame. So it can work effectively in the data frame, So you don't need any complex, application, neither to download Postreg SQL, MySQL, or Microsoft SQL Server. You can actually do this in your Google Collaboratory. And so, by means of example, this works fine. But the first thing, remember, you have to do you have to pipe and install Pandas SQL so that it can run effectively. That's the first step in anything we do. Then we do import pandas as PD. Then from pandas SQL, import SQL DF data frame. Then you have your data frame, defining your data frame in this manner. Then from there, we now have to now say our SQL is equal to lambda, and then we can now do this code, and we get a data frame, rearrange our data frame this way, and we can also we can also do this in form of a chart representation, and that's how it runs. Thank you.